Hey YouTube, Brian LCS. Thanks for stopping by the channel and this video, the last comic book haul of 2022. And I've got a big stack of books to show you, so stay tuned to find out what I picked up.
You down with LCS? You down with LCS? You down with LCS? Who's down with LCS? You down with LCS? You down with LCS? You down with LCS? Who down with LCS?
Hey YouTube, welcome back. So the week between Christmas and New Year's, I was off from work and I went out and did some hunting. I went to 4 different spots. So up first is two like collectible stores. One is called Time Warp Collectibles and Toys, and the other is called Retro Relics. And they're actually in the same shopping center. And Retro Relics is more like a consignment shop, like little booths, different booths set up. So I have some video. Let's take a look at both of these shops. We're going hunting today. Time Warp Toys and Collectibles and Retro Relics. Let's go inside and see what they got. you can see, they were kind of, one was more organized than the other. Retro Relics was a little bit more scattered because it was like these individual booths. And then Time Warp was I felt a little bit more organized. Excuse me. Um, but I was able to pick up a big stack of books. So let's get into it and show you what I picked up. Now, these are all books from both of the two locations. So I think I have a total of 27 books. I think I paid $64 for all of these. So about, um, a little bit over $2 a book, under three. So up first, we have Amazing Spider-Man Annual number 17. Just love that, kind of classic Spider-Man cover. And now most of this run here is all this stack of books is all Amazing Spider-Man. Amazing Spider-Man 251, little newsstand. This is Amazing Spider-Man number 1. This is from volume 5. I believe this was obviously a variant cover that I didn't have, so I picked it up. Paid $3 for this, so undercover. Picked up a Marvel team up, Spider-Man and Wonder Man. This is issue 78. Another newsstand. Oh, okay. So here's some non-Spider-Man, but when you see these out in the wild, you have to pick them up. So a little Turok number 1. You're not a comic book collector unless you have multiple copies of that in your PC. Some more. So this is Web of Spider-Man Annual number 9. This was a polybagged with a card. So pick that up, and then we have Amazing Spider-Man Annual number 25. I'm sorry, from 1991. Little Iron Man, Black Panther on the cover, and then another annual Amazing Spider-Man number 26. And then we have annual 27, another polybagged with I believe there's a trading card in that one as well. And then back to the Amazing Spider-Man 253 newsstand. I believe this is the first appearance of the Rose. And we have Amazing Spider-Man 254. So this was really, picking up some Amazing Spider-Man books that I don't have, that I owned once and got rid of. ASM 264, ASM 366, another newsstand there. Amazing Spider-Man 367, ASM 271. I may have had these out of order. I think I thought I had them in order. ASM 272, 273, 286, Falcon on the cover, Daredevil, very nice. Another newsstand. This is 349. And then we have 358, Punisher. We have newsstand 369, Iceman, Electro. We've got 371, 372. We have 373 newsstand. Love this cover. 383, 389, and last but not least, 390. 390. So that was the big stack of books that I picked up from that first two locations. Like I said, Time Warp Comics and Retro, or Time Warp Collectibles and toys. Just paid about like I said, $64. I think there's 26 books, so about $250 a book. I have links down below for or addresses or names of the shops, just in case if you're in the local Long Island area and want to take a look at some of these books, you can. But we do have another stack of books. So there's another shop that I go to, local comic book shop called Next Generation. And like I said, I'll have the details down below. But now Next Generation has books that are $1 a piece, and if you buy 25, you can buy 25 books for $20. You can fill a short box, but here let's take a look at some video from this warehouse location. There's another one of my little spots that I like to hit every once in a while. A little comic warehouse, dollar books. Let's go check it out. So as you can see, there's a lot of books in this warehouse, and I haven't been here in probably a couple months, but they used to have their books just sorted in the long boxes alphabetically. So you'd find an A box, a B box, but they have since the last time I was there, gone in and organized them by title. And so now you have dollar books that are actually organized, sorted alphabetically. So I asked the shop owner, I said, why did you decide to do that? And he said, well, he hired some help to come in and help organize it. And he just, he said, look, it makes it easier for people to find what they're looking for, and hopefully they're going to buy more. And we had this little conversation back and forth, and said, man, I really agree with that, because sometimes I'm limited on time when I can go dig through boxes, and so having them in alphabetical sorted order really makes it easy for me. And I was able to find what I was looking for, and pick up some books. So able to spend some money there in the period of time that I could spend there. So just really great to see that. I'll have the link down below for this warehouse. They're open on Mondays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. So if you want to go check them out. But I picked up some books for the giveaway bin. So this is Evil Ernie #1. And so these were all dollar books. I picked up Steak #1 through 4. So this is a Scout Comics series. So just thought this would be a nice little giveaway book, having the first 4 issues of the series to be able to give away. So just really, and some really great covers. So I just thought, when I look at books for the giveaway, I'm looking for, some exclusive covers or some really nice covers, and or books that are, issue #1, so that if I give it away and if somebody reads it, then at least they're starting from issue #1. So that's kind of just my reasoning behind. So this is 2099 Omega #1, Aereo #1. So again, just looking for books that people may, if I'm giving them away, that they can jump in on and not be lost in the storyline. Marvel Snapshot Submariner, just really love that cover. We have Marvel Snapshot X-Men, just love these covers. We have Marvel Snapshot Fantastic Four. So now these are books that are going to be going into my giveaway bin. So the Spawn #8, the McFarlane homage to McFarlane, the Spider-Man run, and I think it says right there on the, if we can get that to focus, it probably won't. It says McFarlane After Me. So was able to pick up 2 copies of that. So just a great book, I think, to give away, because it's, like I said, an iconic cover. And so then we have X-Men #1, the big Jim Lee '90s, cover, and they had a bunch of these, so I picked up um, 4 copies, and like I said, those will go in the giveaway bin. And so that was the haul from. I actually picked up a few other books that I don't think I have with me. I actually picked up a one of the Miles Morales books that I was looking to fill one of my runs with, so I was able to pick up there. I think I paid $3 for it. So the great thing about that warehouse is, like I said, they have all the dollar books sorted, but they also have a bunch of bundles of series that are by a certain price point, so you can pick up a complete series of a certain book or storyline or mini series, and they're all pre-bundled and priced. So the next shop I went to, so that was I hit two on one day, I hit the warehouse on another day, and then another little shop that I recently became aware of. I think it opened in 2022. It's called Kyle's Comics, and here's a little picture of the of his logo. And I'll leave his information down below. He is on Instagram, so you can follow on Instagram, and I'll leave the address to the shop. Now, this shop doesn't sell new comic books. It's all older books. He has a bunch of wall books, which I have a couple photos. We can take a look. So Kyle has a bunch of wall books that are like Silver Age books at some reasonably priced. And he also has um, dollar books, $5 books, and $10 books, basically throughout the shop. Now, I didn't take any video within the shop because it's kind of a small space, and when I was there were a few other people there, so I wanted to be respectful of the other people. So I didn't want to take any video within the shop. But and he's running a holiday sale, and I think he said he's going to continue it for pretty much for the month of January, where any $5 book is now $2, and any $10 book is buy five, I think get two free. So he's definitely willing to work with you on price. I actually picked up Amazing Spider-Man number 69. Um, no specific key here, just Kingpin on the cover, sub 100 ASM. This book was published in 1969, so this is really I think my first 12-cent book that I own um, from the Amazing Spider-Man series. So I do have one other sub 100 from 1970, issue number 80. So this was just a very I think I paid $25 for this book. And it's complete. It's probably a 2.5. Definitely could benefit from a press. You can definitely see there's a little bit of a crease. Let me see if I can a crease down here. I'm not sure if that is because it looks like it runs throughout the book. I don't know if that's a subscription crease, like when the book was folded and mailed to somebody. But just like I said, not a key. But I think any sub 100 ASM is a key book, right? Because this is a 50 4-year-old book, and so there's not that many of them out there, and so if you can scoop them up when you can, I think and like I said, I didn't have a lot of money to spend, and so but just adding this to the collection, a sub 100 ASM was just it's always on the goal list for collecting for me, as an Amazing Spider-Man fan. So, and I also picked up another sub 100 ASM there, issue number 70, which I can show you here. So this was actually a book that I picked up for Tylux the Mighty, as part of our fantasy football league. He came in second place and he won some money, and so the idea was that we would take that money and buy a book that he was looking for, and so this was one of the books he was looking for, and that book is a much higher grade, probably a five to six range. Really clean copy of that book. Not again, not really a key, just kind of an iconic cover with Spider-Man in the spotlight. So it was something that Tylux was on the hunt for, wanted to add to the PC. So as part of his winning, I was able to pick that book up, and I picked that book up again from Kyle's Comics. So definitely worth go checking him out if you're in the local, Long Island area. Definitely worth checking out his shop. But that's it, guys. I mean, I shouldn't say that's it. That's the haul, the last one of 2022. Really had a fun time digging and going out and visiting a couple of these shops that I haven't had the time to, um, in a little bit. So, and I'll try to periodically go back to these shops and see, what they've added new. Like I said, the biggest surprise was that the next generation warehouse was now had their dollar books sorted by alphabetical order, which is in my mind is a win because you can get in there and really find what you're looking for, and for very very inexpensive price. So, but that's it, guys. That's the last haul of 2022. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you have a happy new year, and 2023 is even bigger and better for you than 2022. But thanks for watching. Thank you for all of the support of my channel. I really do appreciate it. We're well over 900 subs, and looking forward to at some point this year make the announcement that we have hit 1,000, and we're going to be doing a big giveaway for the 1,000 subscriber milestone. So congrats to the entire community. Such a great community. A lot of people hitting milestones. It's so great to see other channels have success. So really do appreciate it. And like I said, thank you for my support of my channel and spending a little time with me. I really do appreciate it. So thanks, guys. We'll see you next video.